Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new here. In today's video, I'm going to be cash stuffing my third paycheck for the month of October, or what kind of people would consider like a magic month, where we get 3 paychecks for the month, which I will never complain about. So one thing that I did want to go ahead and talk about was I am stuffing some extra income, or just kind of side gigs, or whatever you want to call the term. I just want to talk about that extra money. So I did do some kind of like what we would call like drop-ins for a friend of a friend, and those were like cat drop-ins, and I did those a couple of days, and I got $55 from that. And I used 3 different survey apps. So I use this app called Branded, or I use it mostly on my, there's an app, but I mostly use it on my computer. And then there's another app called Eureka, and then another one called Influence. So I always have like a link in my description that always has like any type of like survey apps or reward apps or anything like that I'm using, is always linked below if you guys are interested. And then I did have 2 different cashback from credit cards. One was $17 and one was $18. So from Branded, I don't think I mentioned, I got $5, Eureka I got 10, and then from Influence I got 14. So in total, extra income was $119, which I'm very, very grateful for. And then I also got some more money on my paycheck that I was trying to figure out kind of like why. Some of it is from retroactive, or how they pay you retroactively from when I got a raise. So a little bit extra money this time around. Like, again, grateful. A lot of my numbers really don't change for me in terms of what I stuff, especially wallet wise. Even if I get extra money, any extra money at this point is just going to savings, because that's my biggest goal for this year at least. So yeah, I just want to mention that. Again, check out the links in my bio if you are interested in seeing kind of what apps I use. Of course, those apps won't have you quit your job, but at least some extra money is always fun. The one thing I did want to mention is I am changing my wallet. I guess the way that I'm going to be like storing the money. So I'm not going to be using this binder anymore. I don't know, I just wanted to kind of like change it up a little bit. So I'm going to just probably just reuse these envelopes somewhere else, because obviously I have other binders, but I'm not going to be using this for my wallet anymore. I decided to go with this style. So pretty much what I did was I bought this wallet separately on Amazon. It's kind of like a purpley taupe, and then I bought the actual envelopes, and hopefully you guys can see they're tabbed. So I went ahead, this actually came with 6, which was perfect, so you can see they're tabbed. I am not really wanting to get them, like, I don't know if I really want to label them, because they actually didn't come with like stickers, and I don't trust my handwriting. So I decided to just go ahead and use what I had in my wallet. I had to trim them down a little bit, but they fit. So I think for the sake of, just because I'm not really going out and about with this wallet, I don't think it matters, but I did want to at least show you guys what I did, if anyone was kind of wanting some inspo. So what I'm going to be doing is just stuffing the actual like envelopes, and then they'll just go back in here. And if I do want to carry this around, at least it's something where it is slim, you know, so you guys can kind of see that it's a very slim wallet compared to the other one, which, to be fair, this wasn't like that much bigger either, but I just wanted something different. But yeah, so this is one thing that I was gonna wait on, but I just thought it would be better to just go ahead and get this at least shown, and then all the other things will be probably videos that I post probably in December, just because I've ordered from 4 different small businesses, and I've gotten one of my orders so far. So I just want to wait for all of them to come in, and then I'm going to do like an unboxing. So, well, probably more an unboxing for you guys, because I'm definitely going to open everything. Just to, you know, quality check everything. But yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and go into my wallet envelopes here. So I do have some money left over. So like I said in my last video, what I'm going to be doing is just for personal and eating out. Those are the categories that I'm going to be pulling the money from, and that is just gonna be put on the side. I'm gonna put it just above, you guys can't see, but above my other money, and then as I'm stuffing, I will probably just put it either in unexpected or put it in a category maybe that I think it needs it more. So $20 was in personal, and then eating out, how much did I have? I had 40. This is technically not accurate. This should have been like, I think like 35 or something like that, but I didn't have change, so I think I used another category for that. So let me just, I just wanted to unstuff those, and then we'll start to actually stuff them. So personal is getting 60. This is gonna get you kind of, I'm gonna have to get used to like having the envelopes like not attached to a binder, and then, but thankfully like everything fits. Like it's, like I said, it's a slim wallet, so it's gonna be good, but I think I'm gonna have to get used to having to hold the wallet, like hold the envelopes in my hand, and then the money, like putting all that money in there. And it's not even, or it's not like in there flat. Okay. All right, hopefully that doesn't bother me. I'll fix it off camera if anything. Eating out is gonna get 40. I wonder if I wanna do, let's do 2 10s instead. I saw someone using a wallet like this, and they weren't even using it the way that I'm using it. I just was like, wait, that's a better option for my wallet envelopes instead of using that little binder. So, but I am gonna struggle a little bit with putting the money in here, so bear with me. Groceries, we did have money left over. We had 60, and I'm gonna keep that money in there, and we're gonna put 100. I did grocery shopping like literally today, so I used some of this money. I do my groceries on Walmart, and then we get them delivered. That's always been kind of a convenient, whenever I'm gonna buy a lot of groceries, that's the most convenient option for me, versus going to the store. If it's a few things, then I'll just go to the store. All right, so gas, this is, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I didn't unstuff for like a, when I got a, like when I filled up or something like that, because I have 20, 30, 40, 50, $50 left, which to me doesn't seem right. So what I decided to do, because I wasn't sure, I'm just gonna add 20, and then yeah, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then we'll kind of see what happens. I know I have to fill up today, but I don't know, I thought like I must have missed a fill, or if I really didn't like fill up, I don't know. I've been doing more, like I did a lot of driving this weekend, so this makes sense why I would, like it's good that I have more money, but I guess it didn't make sense why I had more. Toiletries is not getting anything, but it currently has 24, I think. And then miscellaneous is getting 10. And it does have some money, so I'll have 30. I may just have to, like, after I stuff an envelope, just take it off camera, because these are gonna slip off my table. So that's gonna be my wallet. I'm just gonna put those in the, I'm gonna put those envelopes later in the wallet, because I'm not gonna struggle more on camera. Next is gonna be my sinking funds, and I got these little like Bible verse cards from a friend, so just kind of like was experimenting to see kind of like how I could add them here, but then at the same time I am getting a new binder, so I'm gonna keep this dashboard for sure. Probably won't put this here just so that it doesn't cover, but I was just kind of playing around with it, and I'm gonna get a different like I'm keeping this dashboard, getting a different dashboard for this, and then getting something that also says like low priority, but it's gonna be different. So I'm excited for that. I'll probably do, yeah, like I'll probably do the unboxing, so that video may be a little bit long. So if you're into the longer videos, hopefully you'll enjoy that one. So adventures is gonna get 10. I'm gonna have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And I've been holding off for a bit to do a condensing because since I like stuff low amounts, I don't think I need to do one like that quickly. So I may do, I'll probably just do like a condensing maybe in December. If anything, I think for me, maybe condensings would just make more sense if I did them like quarterly, just because I don't add so much money at the same time. So beauty has 10. I added 50, and that was gonna go towards like my nails, which I already got them done. So I'm just gonna add this in here and I'll unstuff just so that I don't mess up how much money I have here, but technically this money was already spent. Church is gonna get 20. We have a student fundraiser coming up soon, so I'll be giving some of that to that ministry. Clothing is gonna get 50, and I don't know why I did it that way. Okay, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. So clothing has a good amount. I was trying to look for some like new shoes. I went to DSW, which is a more like, in my opinion, a more expensive store. Home's gonna get 20. And I didn't find anything that I liked. Or if I did like something, when I went to go check for my size, because all the boxes are there, they didn't have my size. So I was like, okay, clearly it's not my day to shop for shoes. So hopefully one day I'll get some. Self-care, I'm adding 20. So 20, 30, and 40. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to the high priority. So birthday is not getting anything. I probably will still, I will start stuffing birthday probably the next year, like just the new year. My birthday was in October, so I don't really need to stuff anything right now. Christmas is fully funded in what I have determined to be like a fair amount for it. It currently has $225 in the bank, and then I have, I believe, $50 in cash, so I'll have $275. I've mentioned this before, we are going very budget minded for Christmas this year. Yeah, we have, I don't think I've really ever shared this. If I did, I don't remember if I have, but I was unemployed for a really long time, got finally a job in August, which I'm very thankful, thank God. But like I have been only working since then, so any money that I have here, like this is what I feel comfortable with. And when it comes to like gifts, I really don't have a lot of people that I'm giving gifts for, and I think honestly that you shouldn't have to go in debt or have to spend so much money to show someone that you care, especially for Christmas. So that's just my opinion on that, but that's kind of why that money maybe to some people could be low. Usually I have stuffed about like $500 in Christmas, but this year that's not the case. Gifts is gonna be for, and I should just probably mention since it's right after, gifts is like any someone's birthday, baby shower, bridal shower, and like that. So I added 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. Yeah, so I kind of got a little bit off topic there, but I always like to kind of explain like and share a little bit more about myself when possible. But yeah, so medical is getting 20, and this is one of the categories that I really want to get a good amount of money in. So when I had this extra money from like the side gigs, like that's why I'm adding $60 here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So 170. So this is probably one that whenever I do my my condensing, can get some placeholders in, which would be great. Vehicle is another one that I want to add more to, and I just realized, yeah, I used 20s for those. Let's see, I think we're gonna have to use a mix of 20. So let's do, because I'm gonna do a 100 in here, and that 100 is for the savings. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I did that kind of weird, but give this a count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, that is so weird. They both have the same amount. I did not plan that. Okay. And then unexpected, we are adding 50. And I think I may have counted this wrong, but I do have extra money here. Because this is supposed to, I'm supposed to do, yeah, okay. Alright, sometimes that's a good thing that you can catch things right away. But yeah, sorry, unexpected is getting 50. So the 20, 40, 50, and 60 now. And then I did have this $60 in here. Like this is kind of like rollover money. And I'm going to add it to, I'll add 20 additional, and then I'll add this 40 to savings. So now unexpected will have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. Okay, so that's for my sinking funds. And then moving on to my savings challenge binder. This is the one I'm actually super excited to be able to have. Like, mind you, these binders are in great condition. There's nothing wrong with them. I just wanted to get something new. But I'm excited for like how they're gonna look, like the new ones all kind of like jazzed up and stuff. So and then I don't know if I don't think I ordered a savings challenge, like something to actually kind of like track, but little baby steps, we'll get there eventually. Yeah, this is one that definitely needs a condensing. So for savings, we are adding, from my regular paycheck, I was gonna add 150, but then the extra money, which was the $40, so we are adding 190. So let's give this a count. Yeah, this definitely needs to be condensed. This needs to go to the bank to get some interest. Okay, so let's give savings a count. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. 2, 20, 40, 60, 80. 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. 4. Hopefully I counted that right. 60, 70, 80, 90. Yes, I did. Okay. So we have 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, and 40. So we have $540, which is awesome. I did not expect that. Like, I know I've been stuffing it, but I haven't really been like mentally, like, I guess, keeping track. So wow, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, this definitely needs, that's a good thing this is the only envelope in here, because if not, this would be like, it would barely close. All right, so yeah, that's gonna go ahead and complete my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this cash stuffing. If you guys are enjoying this type of video, make sure that you like and subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram, and if there's any type of content that you're interested in seeing, let me know in a comment below, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.